There are many different stories and legends about Astana and its residents. Some of them are reliable and truthful. However, there are misperceptions and stereotypes about the capital of Kazakhstan. Especially for you, the program 20 Facts about Astana is ready to debunk the most widespread myths. In addition, it will present only facts and evidence. It is believed that Astana is one of the most expensive capitals in the world. In today's program, you'll find out about the cost of housing, transport and products in the capital, also why hostels are popular with tourists. In order to determine how expensive life in the capital of Kazakhstan, let us consider the housing costs, daily expenses for food and transport, and also the cost of living in the hostel, which is interesting for tourists. We studied the prices for food, housing, hotel rooms and public transport fares not only in the capital of Kazakhstan but also in Moscow, Berlin and Seoul. Astana is divided into 4 administrative districts. Apartment prices in them are different. For example, in Usyl, the youngest district of the city, the prices are from 330,000 tenge per square meter. In the Baikonur area, housing costs start from 290,000 tenge. Housing price in Almaty district is cheaper by 10,000, while the most budgetary options for apartments can be found in the Sararka district. In the world capitals, the cost of housing is much higher. For example, in Moscow, the price for 1 square meter starts from 690,000 tenge. Housing in Seoul is at the same price as the apartments in the prestigious areas of Europe. In the capital of South Korea, 1 square meter is 1,300,000 tenge or more. There is no land for construction on the right bank. Even if there is, it is very small. Accordingly, all shopping and entertainment centers are built on the left bank. The entire administrative component, our government, is also on the left bank. That's why all the houses are new here, and here you will not find a house which had been built before 2000. Here you will see only the newest buildings. It happened so that this part of the city is more expensive than the right one. According to the representative of real estate agency, real estate prices depend on many factors. But in order to save money, the specialists recommend to trust purchase of a house to professionals. Choose a family realtor who will go with you, because the realtor always has the right information. He'll be able to tell when you need to invest. Many people may ask, why should I pay 1% of the transaction, that is 200 to 300,000 tenge, but it will save a lot of time, nerves and subsequently 1 million tenge. Another item of expenses that residents of any city face is food. The food basket necessarily includes meat, rice, eggs, bread, vegetables and fruits. In Astana market, the price for 1 kilogram of meat starts at 1300 tenge, rice 190 tenge, a dozen eggs at 140 tenge, bread 60 tenge, potatoes at 100 tenge. 1 kilogram of apples is sold for the price starting from 300 tenge. Total price is 2090 tenge. In other capitals, prices are much higher. In Moscow, the cost of 1 kilogram of beef starts at 2,800 tenge, rice at 400 tenge per kilogram, a dozen of eggs 380 tenge, bread at 200 tenge. 1 kilogram of apples is sold for 470 tenge. Total price is 4,250 tenge. In Berlin, the price for 1 kilogram of beef approximately starts at 3,300 tenge, rice 800 tenge, eggs at 400 tenge, bread starts at 400 tenge, apples at 600 tenge. Total price is 5,500 tenge. As you can see, prices for the same products are different in each capital, but undoubtedly they are much lower in Astana. transport is an integral part of the modern metropolis. There are many versions of taxi services in Astana. Prices start from 500 tenge. Public transport is also divided into different categories. Routes are developed not only inside the city, but also connect Astana with suburban areas. Buses run from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Some routes are served until midnight. The interval between city buses is from 5 to 20 minutes.
At
the moment, there are 800 buses on the line. We have a dispatch service that controls all of their work. They track what route the bus follows and how much time is needed for this. Since July 23rd, a differentiated tariff is introduced in the capital, according to which the cost of travel by cash on buses is 180 tenge, children's tariff 90 tenge, express buses fare is 250 tenge. If you pay by a transport card, travel by any bus will cost you 2 times cheaper. Now, this is the most convenient way of payment for passengers. You do not need to prepare money to pay in advance. It is enough to validate the travel card. It is convenient for drivers and employees of our company. We track how many people travel by public transport and what routes they use. The living standard in cities is also determined by the prices for accommodation in hotels. Astana presents hotels of various levels, ranging from budget options to 5-star hotels. Our hotel is 5-star. It belongs to the international network. Famous politicians, artists such as Whitney Houston, Nicolas Sarkozy, athletes, Gennady Golovkin, Roy Jones and many other celebrities stayed at our hotel. The cost of an ordinary room at this hotel is 56,000 tenge. The higher the comfort of the room and its area, the higher the price. For those who look for a budget accommodation option, hostels are suitable. In recent years, they are increasingly popular. Hostels are a European accommodation system that provides accommodation for long or short term. The price of placement in Astana starts from 2,000 tenge per day. For this amount, you will get access to a common kitchen, to the internet, a recreation area with sofas, TVs and music. In general, guests like the atmosphere in the hostel. The hostel is cozy, you can always chat with people. They also like the fact that they are free to do what they want, for example, prepare food for themselves. There is no such opportunity in the hotels. In the hostel, you will feel at home. If an expensive room is not the main priority during the trip, the hostel will save the budget and give the opportunity to tour the cities you have long dreamed of. Most often tourists or young people who come from other countries stay at the hostels.
There
was one Australian man. He was traveling across Central Asia and was heading to Uzbekistan. And it happened so that he stayed in our hostel not 2 weeks, but 2 months. He wanted to rent a motorcycle, and he had a long lease with documents, and he stayed. Also, we had a Japanese traveler. He traveled a year, and in the middle of the trip, he was lucky to visit Kazakhstan. He's a psychotherapist, tired of life and working, and he decided to go on a trip for a whole year.
И получается, устал от жизни, от работы в Японии и решил уехать в путешествие на целый год.
So we debunk another myth about Astana. The main city of Kazakhstan is not an expensive capital. On the contrary, the prices here are the most acceptable. Any tourist, regardless of the purpose of visit and the length of stay, will find here an affordable accommodation option. The cost of food in Astana is also much cheaper than in the world capitals. Come and see for yourself.